welcome back. Konnichiwa, herzlich willkommen. Yeah, guys, I hope you had a nice Christmas season or Christmas time with your family, and I hope you could relax and enjoy. Of course, guys, I will continue here to do uploads on YouTube and of course especially on Patreon since the market is squeezing. I also enjoyed Christmas, but I also don't want to miss great opportunities here in the market. So that's why I also will give you here an update on SMCI supermicrocomputer trading on the Nasdaq, because we have here a very interesting chart setup which I want to share with you. As you know, guys, I'm talking about this ticker here since already a few months, and I said I see here a big squeeze coming, and since I released my first videos here on SMCI, the ticker already squeezed here 175%. So I will give you here an updated chart analysis to the up and the downside, and as I said, this is here my opinion based on the chart, based on the technicals, and not financial advice. If you're new to this channel, guys, my mission is here to predict short squeezes. I love to do that, and I do that every week, guys. I have a brand new video available right now, my so-called hot stocks here. Every Sunday I release this video series here where you can find my finest selection of short squeeze stocks. And when I release these videos on Sunday, that means that I expect those tickers here in these videos to squeeze in the very few next days. You can see here some of the member feedbacks where some of my members here made 340% profit and even more, and I can just show you here what happened in the past days when I released here my content. As I said, most of the content is here available on Patreon, or every content, the hidden content here, and we had here in the past trading days here squeezes between 107 and 480% after I released the Patreon swing trade alerts or the hot stocks, guys. So there is a lot of volume in the market right now, a lot of squeezes. If you also want to see those squeeze stocks, then you can of course join here our trading community. The most popular membership which I have is the Patreon full package membership. You can see all those member benefits here, and every day new members joining in. It doesn't matter if you are beginner or advanced trader, everybody is welcome here. And when you click the info icon here in the corner, then you get access to the Patreon member link. So guys, SMCI, very interesting chart setup. Why? Because we know that we had this big shakeout here. I will of course enable also my drawings in a second, but just very roughly to show you how chart technique work or how the algos work. Besides, I don't know what they're saying here about SMCI. I really don't care about the news. It's everything, in my opinion, not relevant. But when you understand chart techniques, then you can see that we had this massive shakeout here. This is what the market makers do to settle those synthetic shares, to cover their synthetic shares or even some shorts. And now we can see that we have here in the weekly chart, I start with the weekly chart here, we have the moving average here of 200 days, the black line, and that we have now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, guys. 5 weeks after this shakeout here, 5 weeks where SMCI is trading above the EMA 200 day line, which means that the support is more or less confirmed. These candles here are not bullish, don't get me wrong, but we have still support on the EMA 200 day line here, and you can see that we built here since 2 weeks higher candle bodies here, and that means we have a little bit of a bull bear power ongoing here. They are fighting now here, and of course, since we know that was a shakeout, I give you now here the price levels where we could expect a bigger squeeze here for SMCI. In my opinion, the squeeze is not confirmed yet. That looks very good here. We are still squeezing, of course, when we compare this here with the price action from November. We are still squeezing, but we need to see here some higher prices to confirm the squeeze and to really see SMCI ripping up. When you see the overall chart setup here, the biggest liquidity zone which we have, I will enable now my drawings here and disable the indicators to make it more smooth. The biggest liquidity zone which we have is this blue box here, so between $33 and $23. Usually here the bulls and bears are accumulating, and of course we know that the last time when that happened here was in favor for the bulls. We in a very strong uptrend here for SMCI. We came here from $1.58, so very low price ranges. The price is now $31. That's why, in my opinion, guys, we are just here accumulating before we see a bigger squeeze, and even new all-time highs are possible. I don't want to hype you up here. I don't want to create FOMO. I'm just telling you what the chart is saying, and of course, but we have to break some significant price levels before we can see here a big squeeze or even new all-time highs for SMCI. It has to be in that fashion here. You can see that SMCI just started to squeeze here in a couple of weeks, and when we just see the squeeze from the accumulation price range, I would go for this candle here first. Then we can see that this squeeze was in total 300%. I want to repeat that one more time, guys. Here, one of my hot stocks squeezed 480% in one day. That's why I say we have here high volatility in the market. It depends what your trading strategy is, but you can also try to make more profits in a more fast fashion. Okay guys, so let's check now the price levels here. I will switch to the daily chart to show you what I think. As I said, the liquidity zone is unchanged. Yeah, the liquidity zone here, where usually this stock finds its support, is here between $23 and $33. We can see that also here that the market makers started to gap down the price to create this kind of knife constellation here, this kind of shakeout. And now you can see that we in the same fashion gapped up again to find support and to cause something like a squeeze. However, guys, we have to see that how it is, guys, and this is the, let's say, the only bearish thing which we have right now for SMCI is that we are still in this accumulation trend channel pattern. I had the same for Tesla, I had the same for Bitcoin, and as soon as both currencies or assets squeezed out of this trend channel pattern, we had a short squeeze. Tesla new all-time high, Bitcoin new all-time high. It is the same, guys, for every stock or currency in the market. And for SMCI, we have this trend channel pattern here, and this trend channel pattern is still controlling the price, and that does mean as long as we don't trade above $60, guys, this is more or less here this trade line today, as long as we don't trade above $60, we don't have a bullish reversal. When we start to break out here out of this trend channel, in my opinion, yeah, we will see maybe a retest, and then this will be the beginning here of a bullish reversal or even a continuation of this overall bull trend for SMCI, which could easy bring SMCI over $122. That's why I don't want to hype you up. We are not there yet, so we have to check what are the market makers doing right now. And for now, guys, it's very simple. I think the most bullish price line which we have in the chart is $28. $28 is the most bullish support. Also, when we see the Fibonacci retracement here in the chart, as long as we trade above $28, that would be super bullish for SMCI. We have still here some open gaps. When I just disable now the drawings. So we know that the market makers always leave us some hidden signals, and they already said that SMCI has to go up to $51 at least. Yeah, we have open gaps at $51, $65, $86. So they already leave us here some hidden signals in the chart where the price will go as soon as we break out of this bearish trend channel pattern. That is, of course, not when I say that it has to happen. The chance is about 90%. The only reason why that could fail is because SMCI diluting their stock. But since we had here a stock split, that makes just no sense to dilute now the stock here and drive the price down by more selling pressure by dilution. That makes just no sense. So as long as we don't have that here, we have a very good chance to see here a squeeze. So what is the worst case scenario, guys? The worst case scenario is that we see again here a big fake out, yeah, something like a shakeout like that. And that would bring, in my opinion, SMC back down here to $16. $16 is the most strongest support price level. I would call it a make it or break it price level, which we have in the chart. And if this happens, guys, if we come one more time back to $16 or even lower, I will heavily load the boat on SMCI. I already made my profits here, but I will load heavily my boat here when this happens, because this is nothing else than a shakeout and will bring us here to much higher price levels, in my opinion, not financial advice. Okay, guys, so keep that in mind. These are the price levels here for SMCI. So as long as we don't trade above $60, we are not squeezing yet, guys. But this is one of the price goals here. This is one of my liquidity zones, which I identify here. $57 to $52 is where I expect the price to go. I also mentioned in my previous videos that I expect the squeeze to happen here in this date range, in this yellow box here. I said that already between 20th of November and 16th of December, I expect the squeeze to happen. And you can see the squeeze started here 2 days before, and we had our peak here exactly in my box. And that's why I say I expect at least that we see here a price in the $53 to $57 range before we may get rejected again by the trend channel top line here, and then of course I will update you again what are the next steps for SMCI. If you want to copy the price levels here, guys, everything what you see here is based on TradingView. You can see here the significant price lines and can copy that. Also, guys, if you want to learn trading, I can just highly recommend here to check out our Patreon. And if you really want to become an independent trader, maybe quit your 9-to-5 job, everything is possible. I can say you that from my own experience. Then you need a good chart tool here, and that's why I always recommend TradingView here in every video, guys. I can give you a discount link. If you click here the info icon in the corner, you save $15, and I recommend the premium tier. This is the most value for your money here for TradingView. So my friends, that was the update on SMCI. I wish you still very, very nice Christmas season here, a relaxed time, great success with all your trades, stay healthy, stay sharp. Thank you for your support, and if you don't want to miss any updates on SMCI or my other short squeeze stocks, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I would really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.